Hello everyone and welcome to Odd Bob's Odd Jobs. My name is Oscar Prokop.
And I'm Ben Stanley.
Tonight we'll be taking you through the strange world of bizarre professions. We have many weird folks with weirder jobs coming in to tell you all about, including a live demonstration from a renowned waste disposal expert, an interview with a successful impersonator, and his rendition of many classic songs.
But first, a look at the wider world for all you more normal job seekers out there. What's the job market and the world at large like these days? We sent our Voice of the People correspondent, Billy, to find out.
Welcome back to this week's episode of William's Wise Words. Today, I hit up the streets of Dundalk. People are staring at me. Minimum wage goes up, so I mean I get paid more. Look at this town. It's so strange. Hi, sir. Can we get your thoughts on today's news? See if we can steal some of these people. Everyone's staring. That's a cute dog. Oh. Hey, mate, sorry. You wouldn't have time for just one quick question? No? Okay, no worries. Sure, it would have been great. Hey, guys.
Hi, yeah.
In this current day and age, and you know, with the state of the affairs and everything, what are your thoughts?
I don't have any.
Try and not have as many thoughts. No, none.
Pints are getting too the
In this day and age, right, with all the current affairs going on, what are your thoughts?
What does that mean? Current affairs. Oh, this
In terms of like how it's going to like affect your daily life, how does it make
the current affairs. An affair, like a marriage.
in terms of issues, like what do you think that's gonna? How do you think that's gonna affect you?
I think we need to stop global warming.
What do you think Dundalk's biggest problem is?
I've never thought about it, actually.
Insightful. Yeah.
Aggression. Like, what do you mean?
Just a question. The current affairs and the issues in Dundalk.
No good, no good.
No good.
See all these people, all these foreigners. We're foreigners too, and we're different colour too. So they shouldn't be calling each other names and we're fighting with each other and all that. But some people's over here come to their families, you know what I mean? They probably want to spend children, love with kids, and that's why they're over here and the war.
Okay. What he said. Maybe. I don't know, fuck. How did BuzzFeed do this for years? In terms of like, you know, infrastructure and the development of it, how do you think it's going to like affect this country in terms of the next election?
I mean, do you know what I think? Yeah, I'll go. Do you know what I think is like, you look at like infrastructure, like architect. What if I told you there's a way you don't have to spend money, but you can still put yourself into stuff? Do you know what crypto is, yeah? Because like the buildings aren't going to stand up forever. No more architects.
It's an interesting point. Thanks for tuning in to this week's segment of William's Wise Words. I think I have to leave now. Don't even have my leap card with me.
Now we have a very special guest for you, someone making a living in the cutthroat and ruthless world of impersonations. Please welcome Mitch as Francis the Viper Higgins.
Cheers for having me on, man. What's the crack?
So I have a couple of questions for you there,
Go ahead.
Mr. Viper.
I'm here all day.
What kind of venues do you do, and for how long have you been doing this fruitful job?
Man, where do you start? I'll answer your second one first because I'm just kind of like that. I've been doing this job.
Whoa.
If you want to be literal about it, I've been doing this job for 10 years. But if you ask me, I've been a snake since I was slithering out the womb, man. And
It's very vivid.
What venue? Huh? You pay for me, you get vivid, man.
Live television.
Yeah. A live television,
Please
man.
don't say that.
And you're asking me what venues I do. That's broader than like the continent we're in, man. I'll tell you all the events I do. I do weddings, I do birthdays, I do stag do's, I do christenings if the priest is sound. I do funerals, I'll do wakes. You know, sometimes if you pay me enough, I'll help you bring the body down to the church, like. But like the point is, man, if you're looking for a good time, I'm your snake. Any place, any time, any fee over a certain few hundred. And I'm there, man. So yeah, if you have any viewers at home looking for a good time, I'm your snake.
Okay. And another question. We've only got a couple because we didn't think you were
Go ahead, man.
so talkative. But
Talk of the town more like,
Okay.
yeah.
this venture It's profitable enough to be your full-time job.
Yeah, profitable enough, man. You know, like it comes and goes. It's like anything. It's like how long is a piece of string? You know, the Christmas is to be rough, but you know, it gets by anyway. You know, but sure, look, you know, it's the love of the craft you do it for, man. You know.
Yeah. And for our final question, I wrote this one.
Oh, okay.
I like this question.
Who wrote the other ones, man? Your secretary.
How did your family How did your family feel about your line of work?
Sure, most of them are just dossers. Like, I don't even know because I barely ever talk to them, man. Like,
Yeah.
me parents, when I first said them about it, they were like, you mate, you're not going to make money doing this. And I was like, right, I'll show you. Then I said it to my brother and my sister, and they were like, Mitch, you're not going to make money doing this. And I'm like, I'll show you. Then I said to a cousin at a wedding once, and he was like, you're not going to make money doing this, but that's class. So I was like, there we go. So I took that motto into my life. And, you know, the last few marriages have been a bit testing on it when they realised I wasn't joking. But it's a lonely life being a snake, sliding along, looking for love and money. Haven't seen the kids in a few years.
Are you fucking sorry? Are you crying?
No,
Sorry, I lied
no,
to you.
my
You
eyes
crying?
are just moist.
Take the glasses off.
I'm sorry.
You know, it's
It's a rough trade.
okay, don't watch the suit. Okay, don't touch the suit.
I'm a sad snake.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Don't. Shoes are too expensive. Don't cry on them, please. Okay. Can we cut this segment? This is shit.
Welcome back to a little segment we call Weirdos at Work, where we take a look at some strange and odd jobs from around the globe. Our first stop this week, and a classic on this segment, is Japan. Known for its futuristic approach to the everyday life, Japan has tried to minimize anything and everything using technology, and many other methods, one of which is creating strange jobs to fulfill oddly specific tasks. Tired of dating apps and the conventional methods? Try renting a boyfriend and skip the hassle. In Japan, you can rent a charming partner to be attentive and provide emotional support without you having to put in any effort. Isn't that just wonderful?
This sounds illegal. It's like human trafficking.
The last weird worker we're looking at comes from Mexico. Fond of a little shock? Well, there is an actual practice in Mexico that involves a guy lugging around a battery with the sole purpose of giving people electric shocks, ranging from $2 for a quick shock to $4 for some of the premium stuff. This job has been on the rise as it is said to sober you up or heighten a buzz on a night out. Neither of these claims are scientifically proven, but the battery boys are rolling in dough, so they're doing something right, yeah?
I mean, why is that on the weird jobs list? It's real. I get that shit.
Next stop is the dry and vast outback of Australia. With the country being so large, they've had to build huge motorways to get from place to place. Australia also has a broad variety of wildlife nationwide, which come in all shapes and sizes. These two things combined, however, result in a few early endings for many creatures. To deal with this problem, Australia created a job known as a roadkill collector. They drive across the roads of rural Australia disposing of dead animals. No one really knows where they put them, though.
It's a country full of criminals from hundreds of years ago. Why would you go there?
Moving over to Europe now, in France they have people known as la fromager, or a cheesemonger in English. There's nothing really to this one, they just make cheese. The name just sounded funny.
Anyway, our next guest tells us he's an important part of the waste disposal industry. He's here to remind us what at first may seem like a dull, low-skill profession can be a rewarding and profitable line of work. Please welcome Harry Sabatini.
Thank you for having me on the show. Really appreciate it.
Very firm handshake,
Yeah, of course.
very muscular.
The kind of people I work with, you get used to that. You know what
Handshakes.
I mean? Yeah.
Oh.
Feel like somebody. Anyway,
No.
what I see on this table here is
Yeah.
all the kind of stuff you'll need to do my line of work. You know, you got your acids, your sprays,
Acids.
gloves. We'll get to that in a sec.
Okay.
Gloves.
Sorry.
It's okay. You know, you got your workwear like this, and I'll explain what I need them for. Obviously, I wear my gloves because, you know, you come across all sorts of odd stains.
Yeah, it's a dirty job.
It is a very dirty job, and the people I work for, you know, it's, you know, the kind of the stuff they be doing, it's quite messy to clean up, and I'm always the one sent in after them. So, you know, you got to do that. You got to keep the sprays on, you know, to get the stains off your lovely carpet, all that kind of stuff. Sometimes it happens in people's houses or restaurants, and I just gotta have to come in after dark,
Yeah.
sort it out.
After
Now-
dark.
Yeah, like I mean, the stuff that goes on, like it's usually after dark. That's when I'm called up for the night. So I get on my dickies. They've given me some.
We're not going to address that.
Got some dickies.
Dickies.
They help me out. They, keep some nice gear.
Supply your fit.
Yeah, so I can keep my nice clothes good and clean.
It's nice.
Yeah, it's good material.
It is.
And I mean, like, overall, I just think my job is kind of overlooked. People think it's some, like degrading and like shameful job. to get.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
Rotten.
Yeah. Like people think that's what.
People
it is.
throw rocks.
Yeah, exactly. Like, oh, he's gonna do bad in school. He's gonna be a waste disposal. But no, like I keep a lot of important people out of trouble with the stuff I do. They make a mess. I clean it up. Everyone's happy. And I just
Okay.
wish people paid more attention to it.
Okay. I had some questions for you
No, go on, ask me.
about your job, but I'm kind of worried that I shouldn't know some of these things.
Well, no, like I'm an open book. Like,
Yeah.
I want to tell people about my job because I kind of get sad when people look at it like it's nothing.
Okay.
So I'd appreciate the
Well,
platform
I'll skip that one.
to,
Okay. Are all these things, are these all things you can buy at your local hardware store / Woody's or at the other one?
yes, all of these
I forget what it's
things
called.
you can get in local hardware store.
All of them.
Yeah, Woody's, Homebase, Halfords, all that kind of stuff. But the trick is not to get them all into one spot because, it can come across a bit odd if you get all this stuff into one place and
Why-
hop off. So
Why would it be odd?
it's just, it's just kind of etiquette in my line of work.
Okay.
Shop around, get what you need,
Yeah.
head out, clean up the mess, go home, you know what I mean?
All right.
No receipts, none of that stuff, just in and out of the shop,
But you pay taxes,
never
right?
into one spot. Yeah, pay taxes, who doesn't?
Okay. Even criminals pay taxes. That's what you're meant to do.
I can see why that's right,
Anyway.
so.
Anyway, that was the wonderful world of waste disposal. We'll be right back after this short promo.
So you're honestly telling me you didn't think there was anything wrong or weird about him?
Yeah, I am a smart mouth. How do you think I wound up where I am?
Took your time.
Just another minute till the season's starting off.
Work is really getting the better of him. I've been meaning to tell you something. You know he's a Protestant. Dad, what did you think of Brian?
Sure, he's great, chap.
Well, that's all we have for you today. We hope you had a crazy time learning about the work done all over the world. And now to sing us home, please welcome back to the studio, The Viper.
Cheers, man. This goes out to me second wife. Give up forever to touch you, 'cause I know that you feed me somehow. You're the closest to heaven that I'll ever see, and I don't want to go home right now. All I can see is this moment, and all I can taste is this death. And sooner or later it's over. I just don't wanna miss you tonight. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. Everything's made to be broken. I just want you to know who I am, like. She really hurt me that time. You can't fight the tears that aren't coming, or the moment of truth in your lies. When everything feels like the movies, yeah, you bleed just to know you're alive. I've been there. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand me. When everything's made to be broken, I just want her to know who I am.
Da-da-da-da.